So I got this question from my friend Emil, and he asked me, what's a valuable attitude to develop in life? And it's a pretty big question, but something that comes to mind is something I learned from Tony Robbins. And he calls it for empowering or disempowering meaning of anything that happens, which basically means that when something happens, you could either read that situation as something empowering and something good for you, or you can read it as something disempowering. So for example, if you miss the bus, it's easy to say, oh fuck, I'm so unlucky, and be pissed because you missed the bus. Or you can say, oh nice, I get to take a walk. This was probably meant for me, something positive will happen. And I try to read all situations in my life as, this is probably something good for me, I just don't know what it is. I don't manage to do this all the time. But a lot of the time I find myself asking myself, I wonder why this shitty situation happens. I wonder in what way it's good for me. Because looking back at my life, I can find a lot of really shitty situations that happened that actually turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. So for example, I failed at getting my dream job when I was 20. But if I would have gotten that job, I would never have started my business, and I would never be talking to you right now in this video. So it looked like a shitty and disempowering thing to happen that I didn't get the job. But in reality, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. So if you can develop an attitude of, this is probably good for me, I just don't know how, and stick to that. I think that's a so valuable attitude. Thank you for your question, man.